Thank you, Most Venerable Ajahn Pasano, for your reflections on the topic of today. May I now invite Param Pujya Sri Swami Padmanabhananda Ji Maharaj to share his thoughts and reflection on the same subject. And we know that Swamiji Maharaj will be able to approach the topic through two different doctrines, not only Jnana Yoga, Dvaita Vedanta, but also Raja Yoga. So, thank you.
Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Om Gungurubhyo Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Aim Saraswatyai Namaha. Om Gananam Tva Ganapatigum Havamahe Kabim Kabinam Upamashravastamam Jyashtarajam Brahmanam Brahmanaspata Anashrinvannodibissida sadhanam Om Shri Mahaganapataye Namaha. Om Namah Shivaya Gurave Sachidanandamurtaye Nishprapanchaya Shantaya Nidalambaya Tejase. Om Shantatmanam Pranadasulabham Siddhavidya Prabhavam Bhaswadrupam Sugunanilayam Dvastakarmadivargam Prajnavrittam Nija Samatrisham Taradum Tyagivajyam Sakshat Yisham Mamaguruvadam Shivanandam Natosmi Shivanandam Natosmi. Om. My humble prostrations to all the noble selves here. My topic, as I see from that card, is meditation according to Raja Yoga and Jnana Yoga. So be considered this way. Meditation is a process. So it is doing something. And what is the goal? So let us discuss about the goal. According to the Indian traditions, whether it is Raja Yoga or Jnana Yoga, although there are different yogas, the goal is described differently also, but meaning the same thing. So according to the Indian tradition, the goal of meditation, the goal of life is bliss. You call it as bliss, realization of the Absolute, realization of the Self. peace, like the different words of use. So the ultimate goal is the realization of your own self. And that is bliss also. The scripture says, Shantoyam Atma. Your nature is peace. The moment you think that my nature is peace, that itself will give you so much peace. Shantoyam Atma. Then your nature is Ananda. Ananda Swarupa. So your nature is bliss. And you are a conscious being, Chitta. I'm a conscious being. My nature is bliss. Shanti is my nature. Then now we think about the process. If the nature itself is peace, then what is there to do to achieve that? If your nature is Ananda, if you are Ananda Swarupa, then what is needed? Why should you work for that? We usually do something to get something which we don't have actually. We don't work to have something which we have. So what is required? They say you need not do anything. Don't do anything, they say. So meditation is not a process of doing something. It is non-doing. So how to meditate? There are certain traditions. They are called Siddhas. Siddhas means those who have achieved, those who have accomplished everything. So what should I do, they ask. Then in Tamil they say, Chumma iru, be quiet, don't do anything. You are already that. Chumma iru. Shivane, be quiet. And someone asked Bhagavan Ramana, the process of meditation, I am finding it very difficult to meditate. I am not able to meditate. What do you say here? Then he said, Ayye Adisulabham. This is the most simple thing. Adisulabham means, you understand, I think. Those who know any Indian language, they will understand. Adisulabham is very, very easy. Adisulabham. Hey, what you are telling, it is very easy. Adisulabham. It is very easy. Like that. It is so easy. Then why do you say it is very difficult? So it is really very easy actually. The realization is not a difficult thing. There is one book called Shrutisara Samudharana by Totakacharya. And one of our Swamiji has translated it into English. And then the heading of that book, the title of that book is Revelation of the Ever Revealed. Revelation of the Ever Revealed. You are trying to have revelation. But what is that? It is that which is already revealed. The ever revealed one. We have to achieve that ever revealed only. So it is the most easiest thing. Samadhi also means, the word samadhi or word nirvana. Nirvana in the Buddhist tradition they call it as nibbana. It's a Sanskrit word. I will go into the etymology of the word. Samadhi also means, samyak adhiyate asmin iti. You settle, well settled in that. Well settled. You are settled in your own self. Not moving out. Not moving out is something, an activity which is not the nature actually. So you remain in the locus, you remain as you are. You remain as you are. And nirvana also, it is ni is a prefix. Vana. Vati means movement. Nirvana means no movement. No movement. You have moved away from yourself. So, what is the achievement already? What is that we accomplish is we don't move. There is no movement actually. So the technique of meditation described, mentioned in the different schools of philosophy, the different darshanas, are ultimately pointing to this only. They may be doing something later on. So a little beating about the bush will be there. But ultimately they say this is your nature is that. Your Ananda Swarupa. Your nature is Shanti. So be as you are. Don't move away from that. Your original condition, original state. So that is it. The meditation means not doing anything. Already you are doing so many things, so don't do anything. So be as you are. That is the technique told in all the shastras. Whether it is Raja Yoga or Jnana Yoga or Bhakti Yoga. Parohi Yogo Manasas Samadhi. What is? The mind becoming quiet is the ultimate yoga. Otherwise they say Atyanta Upanatihi Dukkasya cha Sukhasya cha. The total cessation of the feelings, the emotions, Sukha and Dukkha. The total cessation of the dualistic feeling, the pairs of opposites. So then why there are so much big books? Why there are so much writings? Even in the Bhagavad Gita, Arjuna asked a question, Chanchalam himana Krishna pramadi balabat dhridam tasyaham nigraham manye vayodi vasudishkaram. The Arjuna asks Sri Krishna, he asks Sri Krishna, the mind is a turbulent one. It's very turbulent and it is very difficult to control. As you cannot control the air which is blowing, it is very difficult to control the mind, what should I do, he asked. Then Bhagavan said, yeah, you are very correct. Abhyasena tu kaunteya vairagyana cha grishyate. You can control it with abhyasa and vairagya, he says. Abhyasena tu kaunteya vairagyana cha grishyate. In the Yoga Sutra also, the same thing. Abhyasa vairagyabhyam tannirodha. So in the Yoga Sutra, initially they say, what is samadhi? Say, tada dushtuhu surupe avasthanam chittavritti nirodha. Keep your mind peaceful. Don't allow the mind to entertain any thought. How to do it? Abhyasa vairagyabhyam tannirodha. By abhyasa and vairagya you can do it. And what is this vairagya? The mind is moving. You are not remaining as you are, but you are moving away from your locus. So why it is happening? Why the mind moves? You have to connect this word nirvana and the movement of the mind too. Nirvana means vati, that is the root actually. It moves. Don't move. That is nirvana. Don't move. Be stable. Be static. So why mind moves? And those who say that I am not able to meditate, I want the realization, they want to accomplish it, and they find it difficult. The difficulty in the sadhana is there is a desire to achieve something, and you are not able to achieve it because something is disturbing you. Now we have to examine whether there are two factors. That which desires, I want to achieve this. And there is another factor which is not allowing you. I want to achieve this, you are coming and disturbing me. Whether there are two entities here. One that which wants to achieve, one that which wants to be at peace with oneself, and the other one which disturbs that peace, whether it is that way is there. Whosoever considers meditation is very difficult, first of all, they should go into a contemplation and find out who wants to be at peace and who is that disturbing, whether there are two entities. Your mind says, I want bliss. I want realization. I want God realization, self-realization, whatever the terminology you use. And I am not able to achieve it. Something is disturbing me. Who is disturbing you? So we have got a dual personality. There are no outside agency. The mind is moving. The mind is moving. Your mind only is moving. So there is a dual personality. One wants, the other disturbs. If the want is genuine, then there won't be any disturbance. If you really want, I want to be at peace, means here and now you will achieve it. Here and now, in this minute. You enter into samadhi means you will enter into samadhi now. There is a statement in the scripture. The scripture says, it doesn't need any time to enter into samadhi, to achieve nirvana. No time is required. And then they give an example actually. It is said like this, those days It was taught to kings. Buddha was also a king. So it was taught to kings. So how much time you need to enter into samadhi? Then they said, so the kings used to ride on horse. So you mount on the horse. To mount on the horse will have two stirrups. Two slings will be there and there will be a foothold. So one foothold they put the one foot, and then they have to lift themselves and go to the other side. So the time needed to put one foot on the stirrup and then to go there. How much time is required to go to the other side to mount on that? That much time alone is required to enter into samadhi. So it is said like this. So there was a king called Janaka. So the Janaka thought, oh, it is so easy. Is it that easy? Yes, he said. So he asked one monk, one rishi, is it correct? Yes, it is correct. Then you do it, now let me see, he said. So I can't do it. Then it is wrong. They have exaggerated. You tell that it is exaggeration. It cannot be true. You just to attract you, they have told like that. No, it cannot be like that. So because they believe in these shastras, they don't consider it is false. They don't consider it is an eulogy. They don't consider it is a glorification. Just to attract you, it has been said. So they don't think that way. So they said it must be correct. Then you prove, I can't prove. Then you say it is wrong. The third alternative, you go to jail. So he asked one by one. One saint came, is it correct? It's correct. Prove it. I can't do that. Then go to jail. So one by one was going into the jail. And then one person came. His name was Ashtavakra. So there's a book called Ashtavakra Gita. Later on he teaches Janaka also. This is a story actually. So then Ashtavakra came. He said the same thing. You prove. I will prove, he said. Then all right, prove. Bring a horse, he said. Then he said, no, you see, when you want to learn from me, you are my student and I am your teacher. You cannot give me command. I am your teacher, I am your acharya. You can't give me command. Then you just obey to me. Then I will teach you, I will make you do that. But you should go by my instructions. I will not go by your commands. Okay, then Janaka said, okay. Then they brought a horse. Then he said, we will not do it here, I will take you to some other place. So let us go. So all the retinue also started following him. Then he said, all these people are not required. They are not my students. And I am not giving a demonstration here. I want to make you understand. I want to give you that experience. So it is between 1 to 1. Let them all go. We will go together, he said. So they said, you all go. Then he took him into the forest. And then later on he said to Janaka, you now mount on the horse and go into samadhi, he said. So he lifted halfway, and by that time he was in samadhi. So Swami was mentioning it is walking meditation. Even in mounting also is a meditation. Everything should be a meditation. Meditation is not sitting quiet and doing this. That meditation is okay in the beginning, but afterwards you should be in meditation all through. Because once you are with your own self, you are with yourself all the time. A person who has accomplished it, he has accomplished. Then it is never lost. Even before that he has accomplished it, but he was not aware of that accomplishment. Now he has accomplished it, and he knows, oh, it was there earlier also. And now also. It will be. It was there. It will be. So he was in samadhi halfway like that, defying all the gravity. Possible also. And then by that after 2-3 days nobody is, the people, his Janaka's people were looking for him, nothing happened, so they went in search of him. Finally they found Janaka standing like this. And then Ashtavakra is sitting in quiet and closing his eyes. Then they called, hey, what have you done with our king? Have you hypnotized him? No, he is in Samadhi, he said. Then he calls him, come back, Janaka. So he came back. This story, you see, it throws a lot of light on the subject actually. So our mind is actually disturbing. One mind wants that I should be at peace with myself. And then there is another aspect of the mind, another area of the mind, which considers that peace, that happiness, that bliss is outside. So why the mind goes? There is a movement. Why the mind moves? Our mind moves. First we should find out why our mind moves. Physical movement is most gross. Even before the physical movement takes place, the mind moves. The mind is the prime mover. Because mind finds that is something outside. And that which is outside will make me happy, will give me more joy, will give me more peace. Without that, I am incomplete. So there is a sense of incompleteness. You feel that you are incomplete. And the other, if I get that, I will become complete. What do you want? Then I want this. Why do you want that? There is a sense of feeling that I am incomplete. You are complete. There is nothing to accomplish. Already everything is accomplished. But that understanding is not there. It may be an intellectual concept, but it has not really understood. It has not entered into in the marrow of your bones. So, I am complete. I am Purnaha. Every day we say Purnamadaha, Purnamidam. This is full. I am full. There is nothing for me to achieve. Every day I get an experience during deep sleep, the total bliss, no wants, without which we cannot remain. We cannot remain even alive. We will have a psychological problems. We will go mad. So, God has given us that experience of completeness. Nothing is needed. I am full. I am accomplished. That experience you have, we have during deep sleep. But somehow we forget that. And then we begin to think something is needed to make me complete. Why do we want so many things? I want money, I want this, I want wife, I want children, I want long life. I should be free from disease. Why all these things? So multiple desires. All the desires, we can put it in one line. There is a sense of want. We call it as apurnata bodha. The feeling, a conviction that I am incomplete. So mind tells you that you are incomplete. And you have a scriptural knowledge, or your teachers have told, which you believe to some extent that you are that. samadhi, I want samadhi. That is also there. And this incomplete, the sense of incompleteness, the sense of I'm incomplete, that feeling is also there together. That is actually the problem. So as Swamiji has told, we have to follow different techniques. Whatever possible, whatever you think fit you can do, to eliminate this only. That sense of incompleteness should go away from the mind. Meaning, the mind should become free from all desires. A condition where there is no raga, no dvesha, no desire nor hatred. A sense of raga dvesha vihina. So that is the only thing we have to achieve actually. So all the exercises are ultimately to free the mind from the sense of wants. That is why it is told abhyasa vairagyabhyam tannirodha. Abhyasena tu kaunteya vairagyana cha grihiyate. So vairaga means what? Raga rehita. Mind is not moving. Mind moves because it finds that I want that. So there is nothing to achieve. Even if I achieve, nothing will, it will add nothing or it will subtract nothing. Nothing is added, nothing is subtracted. So this contemplation of nothing in this world is required for me to make myself complete. So all the exercises are to understand that nothing is going to make me happy, nothing is added, nothing is subtracted. Nothing is taken away from you, nothing is added here. So that conviction is very difficult because mind will always put the other way around. Even sometimes it will have conviction, sometimes it will say no. So, whatever you find suitable to you, that you have to do to develop this sense of detachment, the vairagya. Vairagya is not hatred, a neutral condition. We don't have any want. And for that you should try to be with yourself for some time. So what is abhyasa? To be with yourself. Be with yourself for some time. That is what is called, we call it as meditation. You close your eyes. The moment you close your eyes, what happens? What is the experience when we close our eyes? The moment we close our eyes, we become more peaceful. And there will be concentration. People, when they go to temple, they will close their eyes. They withdraw from the world outside. We control our outer movement. We try to internalize ourselves. And when you sing also, they close the eyes. So every day we remain quiet for some time and then internalize ourselves. We draw the mind from the outward movement and contemplate and analyze that nothing outside, no object outside can make you happy. And none of those things are required to make me full or happy. So these two exercises have to be practiced. That is what is told in the Raja Yoga and what is told in the Jnana Yoga also. It is in the Bhakti Yoga also, it is same thing only. Maybe different words they use. Whether it is Buddhist techniques, Theravada technique, whether it is Hinayana or Mahayana, all are ultimately these things only, little difference will be there. So every day we have to try to sit quiet for some time, that meditation. That is the abhyasa. And then contemplating and understanding that this world is, the outer world, the outer object is no more required. That is one technique. And so this is difficult. Sometimes we feel very difficult. Some people it is very difficult. Then all right. You cannot do yourself. Take some help also. Take some help. So that help is what is called devotion. A certain amount of dependence on some other greater power, which you can call it as God, or a guru. You depend on your guru, he will bless me. So you try to depend on him. And so it helps us, psychologically it helps us to gain strength to internalize yourself. Then you live with the great masters. They live without all these things. They are happy. They are peaceful. So somehow your mind accepts. The mind only says that initially that happiness is outside. Now it understands there is no happiness, it is inside only. So in order to have the conviction, so you come across with some great masters, or you pray to God. Ishvara pranidhana dva, that's the sutra. By surrender to God also you can. God, please help me. My mind is wandering. So help me to control the mind. So it's a prayer. So you yourself try. If you find it very difficult, then all right, you pray to God. That is another technique. How much time I should go? So then you pray to God also. Then there is the third technique is also called. I told you that nirvana comes the root vati. Vana is vati actually. Vata means actually wind, movement. Prana is also means movement only. The word prana, the real meaning of the word comes from the root anu, to move, movement actually. So the third technique will be there is all the movements are attributed to the prana, wind actually. When they're not the elemental wind, the internal movement. So in this system, in our body, all the movements takes place because of the wind, the prana. If prana is not there, no movement is possible. And the prana controls the whole thing. The energy is given by the energy is from the breathing only. So the prana is the vital energy here. And that is the most important thing in this system. All other things are secondary. The system will continue to exist without all other things, but not without the prana. Once the prana goes, means it is gone. If the hand goes, if the mind goes, anything goes, he will survive. So the prana is the most important thing. So once we regulate, and it is naturally happening. This is, the prana is moving. The sun rises and sun sets. We are not doing anything. It rises, it sets. And the world is rotating in its axis. In the cosmos, everything is happening. Like that, here also, the breathing is happening. You are not breathing. The breathing is happening. No, none of you can claim that I am breathing. You are not breathing. It is happening here. Okay? So if you middle with that breathing, that you have to do. The natural breathing process, your contribution is zero. Because as I am now speaking also I am breathing. I am not doing anything. Our Swami Krishnanandi Maharaj used to say that if God says, hereafter I will not breathe for you, you breathe yourself, if he says, then you have to do like this. And you cannot even speak. Then I have a doubt. No, I can't give you any answer. Now I have to breathe. So because breathing is naturally taking place in this system, we are all able to do the different activities. I am speaking to you, interacting with you, doing this, that. All these things are possible because the movement of the breath is happening. The breathing is happening naturally. So once you middle with that breathing, all other things will come to rest. Once you do the pranayama, if you do like that, if you regulate that prana, then all other habits, all other activities will come to rest. You cannot do any other activity. Only this will go. As long as you are regulating, middling with, interfering with your natural breath pattern, the moment you start middling with changing your breath pattern, the other activities will stop. The mind cannot function. You cannot do pranayama and think something else. So the mind will become thoughtless. So in most of the meditation techniques, vipassana and other things, they are watching that breath or something connected with breath, maybe different techniques. Ultimately all these things boils down to that breath pattern we change. Consciously we change the breath pattern. When you consciously change the breath pattern, the entire system, the mind, the intellect, all the sense organs and the body will be at rest. You can't do anything. Even if you watch your breath, all activities will come down. The movement of the mind is stopped. So if you continuously do it, then the movement of the mind is stopped. And if you practice it for quite long time, even if you are not consciously breathing, then also mind will not move. So ultimately these are the three different techniques. One is you understand intellectually that there is nothing to gain from the world outside. Nothing is required to be added here to make me comfortable, to make me peaceful, to be in a state of bliss. My nature is Shanti. Peace is my nature. Ananda is my nature. That you contemplate on that and then remain in that state. That's one. And the second is, if you are not able to do it, then take support from some external thing. That external thing, we call it as God. You yourself externalize you. So who will provide you that strength to achieve it? Your Guru. And the third is to regulate that which helps movement. Regulate that which causes the movement, that you regulate. So all the movements are arrested. These are the techniques told for controlling the mind in the different schools of philosophies. According to my understanding, the other things may be there little, but these are the main three things. So this is what is mentioned in the Jnana Yoga, Karma Yoga and Raja Yoga and other techniques. So this is my sharing with you, and I'm very happy that I'm able to share with you this. I think my time is over. Hari Om Tat Sat.